Good afternoon from the driver's seat of a 2008 Toyota Prius. I'm posting this video in response to the March 9th incident in California where a gentleman was driving his Prius down the road. It was a 2008 Prius, which happens to be the same year of the Prius that I'm in. And this is an early production Prius, and I did this specifically because in 2008 Toyota put brake override system in the Prius that prevents the car from continuing to accelerate if the gas pedal or a signal from the gas pedal tells the car to accelerate and the brake pedal is pushed. There's been zero recall work to this done. So this is a normal old 2008 Toyota Prius. Production date was November of 2007. The gentleman's name is James Sikes, and he experienced 94 miles an hour in his 2008 Toyota Prius, probably just like mine. Now, I'm going 73 down that road, and I'm going to show you the gas pedal because I'm going to push the gas pedal while accelerating. I'm sorry, I'm going to push the gas pedal and brake, and what happens? I'm pushing both. They're both still pressed. And the car slows down. Hopefully you can hear the engine screaming because I've got it to the wood. And now I'm going to hit the brake. Watch how much brake is required to make it stop. About 3 inches of brake pedal. So now that I'm continuing to accelerate, I'm going to put my foot on the brake again, and you can clearly see the car is slowing down. The same gentleman also remarked that putting the car into neutral or turning the power button off is unsafe at highway speeds. That's also incorrect. Anybody that owns a Toyota has been aware since January 26 when we had our first recalls of what to do in the event that your car accelerates out of control. 72 miles an hour. I'm going to push and hold the power button with my foot on the gas pedal. And this is what happens. Nothing. Car engine turns off. I still have steering control. And I'm going to apply hard brakes. The car comes, surprisingly, to a stop. I can still steer the car. The steering wheel is heavier, but it's not impossible. Now I'm going to turn the car back on. You can see the ready light, the car is running. And away we go. This makes me wonder what happened with this gentleman. I've read that he went to his dealership and said, I've got a recall letter from Toyota, and so that must mean there's a recall on my car. And then I've also understood that the dealership said, no, there's no recall on your car, sir. So was the guy upset? That'd be the second power off on a full throttle acceleration. But anyway, was this gentleman reset? Was this gentleman upset that his dealership mishandled him and said, hey, there's no recall, when indeed he's got a recall for floor mat entrapment on his Prius? I'd like to find the video. I'd like to see the video of the officers chasing him. I'd like to see brake lights on that Prius. Because at 94 miles an hour, if this guy pushes on the brakes, that car is going to cease to accelerate. And we'll do one last thing. Because, oh my gosh, it's so dangerous to put the car in neutral under full throttle acceleration. What happens? Let's find out. Oh, nothing. So hopefully for those of you that own a Toyota Prius, I hope this clears up some things. At full throttle, at 70 miles an hour, turning the power button off, the only thing that happens is the engine turns off, the transmission automatically shifts into neutral. If you're nervous to do that, you can move the shifter to the left to neutral, hold it for 2 seconds, and the car goes into neutral. Regardless of if you're on the gas pedal or not, this car will not accelerate. You can apply the brakes, as I've done here. Again, gas and brake together result in 0. Try it. Try it on your 2008, 2009, or 2010 Prius. For folks that own a Prius that's built before the 2008 model year, you don't have the brake override mechanism in place that I'm aware of, but you can push and hold the power button for 3 seconds, or you can move the shifter to neutral and the car will cease to accelerate should you experience this dangerous uncontrolled acceleration. Forgive me, I'm in traffic trying to get this thing through the intersection. This is Nate Riesen with John Lancaster Toyota in sunny Madison, Wisconsin. I invite your comments, your questions, your concerns. Anything that I can do to help, by all means. Email address and phone number are in the comments.